Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. We are outside and it's about 50 degrees, hardly any wind, and gorgeous sunshine. So hopefully the weather is finally broken and the fifth winter is not going to make it here. So today we're going to do some just some basics to start off with. We'll go through the Seiyunchin Kata again that we were working on. And then last week, Thursday, we did Goju Show. And if there's enough folks that have been through that, we'll take a little bit of time and go through that as well. Okay. Any issues with the sound? You guys good? All good, Pete? Okay, excellent. All right. If anything happens with the video on that, let me know. I'm going to spotlight. All right, so come on up, folks. Kind of even with the free throw line, everybody all in the same line, just not behind the camera. Peter, wants to go over there on that side? There you go. All right, that'll work too. All right, feet together. Wow. I do a little just warming up a little bit. Running in place. Okay, jumping jacks. Not supposed to do high impact yet with my hip. Tony knows what I'm talking about. Although I played baseball with my grandson who throws it every which way, and I was jumping and reaching and running again. Knee lifts. Side left. Other way. This is part of my PT. Back kicks. Keep your body tall. Okay, leg out to the side. We're going to make circles. Okay, switch legs. What's that? You got this from your PT, didn't you? Yes, I did. Actually, I didn't. This I got from Sensei Marone. All right. Lifting here. Circles. And other leg. Circles. All right, good. Knee bends. Knees around. Switch. Arm up. Release. Release. And release. Other way. Release. Release. And release. Stand, other land. Release. Release. Release, other way. Release. Release. And release. Arms around. Okay, keep going, keep going. You got this. Jacket, I don't think I need it today. All right, let's go. Let's go with some Just some basic Kihon, so block and counter. We're going to try and use the hip rotation best you can. Okay, remember we're talking about our feet, back foot needs to be mostly forward. Okay, not 45, but forward than that. Okay, keep your heel on the ground, press into the knee. As you step forward, bend into the knee so that you can drive with the leg. The other part of it is too, watch my back foot. I pivot on the ball of my foot when I get to the end. So it's straight all the way until I get to the end. So wherever you have your front foot pointing, keep it that way until you get to the very end. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's get out of Barai. Come on. Hey. All right, so folks online, go away from the camera as far as you can, and then you come toward the camera. We'll do 5 forward, 5 back. Okay, stepping forward, Sambanzuki. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Hitch. Knee. Sam. Shi. Go. Hey. Agyuke Gyakzuke. Think of the Agyuke as the strike. So all this preparation that goes out this way is the block. Okay? Itch. Knee. Thumb. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Itch. Knee. Thumb. Shi. Go. My. Sotuke Gyakzuke. Okay. So from here, this part here that you're bringing back to your ear is the preparation. This one here could be pushing in their face. This one here is blocking whatever punch they got coming. Okay. Here we go. Hitch. And this one here is striking them in the neck. Knee. Chi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Hitch. Knee. Okay, Dirk, just a little bit higher with this, okay? Shi. That's it. Go. Good. My Uchuke Gyakzuke. Think about pulling this in, taking their arm all the way down. Maybe they've grabbed you already. So it's a 2 connection. Connect, release, and let it go. Okay? Uchuke Gyakzuke. Hitch. Knee. Sam. Chi. Hey. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Hitch. Knee. San. So Masa, bring this more on top of it, not underneath it. Bring this on top of it. Uchuki, bring it on top. Yeah, there you go. Bring it on top of it for this exercise. Yes, I understand. That's correct. We're thinking about it a little differently. Okay. So if I got you here by the lapel, what are you going to do? See how that's on top of it, and you can punch this inside. Yeah, so more like here actually. And now I want to pull back toward your hip. Okay, ready? Sheet. Go. Oh, different technique. Boom. Okay, let's go forward again. One more time. So Uchuke, right? So punching hand goes back on top of your arm here. Okay. And then when you step forward, boom, you hit me with that. Okay. Try it. Punch. Punch. Knee. Sun. Nope, other hand. Huh? So this one. She. Oh, I had it wrong. This one. This hand. Go. Oh, you didn't hit me. You didn't hit me with the uchiuke. That hand. Other hand. There you go. Backwards. One more time. Edge. Knee. Hump. Okay, so if I were to really grab you, I want to make you, oh, see how much harder you had to do it? Okay, so train it like it's really what you would do. Okay, really collapse those muscles. Sheep. Go. That's it, Peter. I like it. All right, get on Barai Gyakusuke. So covering your face, and then Geidan Barai into the groin area. All right, so use the face cover, stick that in his face. You can punch, palm heel is fine, but Geidan Barai down low into the groin. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Ushiro. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. All right, good. Now shutoke. Gyakunukite. This one here, I want you to think of. Can I use you? Peter, can I use you for a second? Oh, so I want you to think of, he's going to try and punch me with that hand. Oh, here's my preparation. Here's my strike. Here's my nukite. So I can have it this part here, or I can make it that. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be fingertips to the throat type of thing, okay? Or it could be two. Go here, one block, two there, three to his eyeball. That'd be fun, right?
Not for me.
Okay, so that's another way to do it. This thumb could be the striking zone, not necessarily the end of the fingertips. Okay, my guess is back in the day with the Goju folks, they used to do that into the bowl of rocks and everything, and they would make it so they could put their fingers through wood and stuff like that. Well, that's great. We don't do that, unfortunately. So we have to find other ways to make this meaningful to us. Okay, so shoot the cover, block, strike. Think, I want you to just think thumb into the eyeball, okay? All right, here we go. It's block, boom, thumb into the eyeball. Knee, block, strike, thumb into the eyeball. It's block, strike, thumb into the eyeball. Chi. So it's going to be a little different form. Yeah, because you have to get your hand past his cheek, right? So that thumb's got to stick out just a little bit more. Go. Okay, so as you're coming in, I'm watching a couple of you here. I'm seeing this really shallow block here. I want this to come and really cover the face from out here. I know it's a little different than what we talk about. Normally it's just here. I want you to come out a little bit. Catch it before it gets to you. All right, Ushiro. Edge. Knee. On. She. I go. Yame. All right, so one thing too is if you make this block nice and strong and pull this down with your lat, his head's necessarily going to go here, which means this hand goes chudan, because that's where you brought his head. Okay, so not necessarily up here. If he's up here, you missed the shuto block, or you didn't really zang him enough to bring his head down. because he's want to get away from that. Whatever you do, he's going to want to get away from it, right? So then this one here would go into the head, which is chuda. Right? That's kind of the theory on all of our chudan punches in the kata. You brought his head down, and that's where his head is. Okay, let's start some. Let's do some mageris. Okay, let's hirari get him right. Come on, right? Okay, a little bit shorter. Okay, so kizami mageri. Ich. Knee. She. Go. Right. Mate. Again. Ich. Pick that knee up first. Knee. San. She. Go. Mate. Okay, so right side not quite as good as left for some reason, yeah. Well, what I'm saying is the knee lift part of it, it's coming up like that. See how it's kicking, yeah. Yeah. Because it's, so for those of you online here too, if you're not pulling your heel back toward your buttocks as you pick this up, see how tight this is pulled in instead of like this. So by the time I start kicking, I'm kind of scooping because the leg is already on its way out. I want to delay that and pull that ankle toward my buttocks, not back here, but kind of as I'm lifting it, like this, like that, and then let it fly. Okay. So as you're making that last, call it 6 to 8 inches of a lift, that's when the kick starts to fly. Okay, it's kind of like doing the whip of the towel. You know, you actually let the end of that towel go when you get to about here, and then you're still moving it, right? So then you have the back part of it. Let's go do one more time. Left leg forward. Hitch. Knee. Tan. She. Go. Right. Mate. Again. Hitch. Knee. That's it, Eric. Good. Point your toe, point your ball, your foot forward a little bit more as you kick. She. Go. One more. Go. Good, mate. All right, so I'm going to let you guys do the mawashi-geris. Eric, can you come here and be the yuke for everybody online? Okay, just facing that way. Okay, hirari get him, Bri. Go. Edge, front leg, back leg. So best you can. Leave this here. Knee. Yeah. See how you have to turn your head when your shoulders turn. Keep your head to the front. When your shoulders turn, keep your head to the front. You kind of do that in soccer, right? You know. Well, no adjust in the back leg. She. Go. Mate. Knee. San. She. Oh, you're adjusting the back leg again. Go. Good, mate. All right, yummy. All right, so we're gonna thank you, Eric. So now we're gonna go through some Seiyunchin. Okay, so we'll do a few, maybe do some combinations from Seiyunchin that we'll do over and over again a few times. Okay, so the first one we're gonna do, and we'll just kind of go slowly and just walk through it. Okay, so it's gonna be step forward, right leg, shikodachi, Bring the hands up, bring them down, catch, pull, and strike center. So notice how my body is turned forward and my elbow is not real out this way. It's kind of tight. And your shikodachi should be more 45. There you go. Yeah. Now you get, see how much more you can turn there? Okay. And this is up here like this. Yeah. Yes, like that. And more 45. There you go. Now turn your body. No, this way. There you go. And pull this hand back here. Now your other hand. There you go. Good. So this is like chudan, okay? So we talked about this early before class. This is like I'm grabbing him by the back of the neck. And then I'm pulling this in. And strike and palm healing him. Twist his neck on that one. Okay, so let's do that. Make a pyramid or a house. Go underneath. Push down. Catch. Pull. Push. Okay, here we go. Let's. All right, so we're going to start with right leg like Kata does. Itch. So 45 this way. Knee. Thumb. Chi. Itch. 45. Knee. Thumb. Chi. Itch. Knee. Thumb. Chi. All right, good. Itch. Keep going. Keep going forward. Yeah, same thing. Knee. Oh, san, shi. There you go. Itch. Knee. San, shi. Itch. Okay, so elbows a little bit more in front of your body here. Yeah. And more vertical, so like 45 degrees. This, you're kind of at 60, 45. This is 90, 45, about there. Yes, yes, yes. Knee. Oh, hold on. So let's everybody go back to here on the last one. Okay, bring it around. She, go. Itch. Knee. San, she. So Peter, catch. No, from here. Catch. Other hand. Yeah, this one. And then turn this over as you pull. Yeah, there you go. Itch. Knee. San, she. All right, good. Go backwards now. Itch. Knee. San, she. All right, so you are very straight, so more diagonal, even more. There you go. And then this one is supposed to be like that.
Oh, okay.
And elbow back. Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Itch. Knee. San, she. Itch. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on. Don't go ahead. Don't go ahead. Yeah, so keep that back there. No. Yeah, so buttocks out. This is out here like this. Okay. So now you're gonna go around. Grab. Pull down. And then reach inside of here. Reach inside of here. Grab hold on. Grab, reach inside of here, grab the back of my neck, and pull. I'm not pull with this one. This one goes that way. Okay. Yeah, so this is like this. Yeah. Edge. A little bit more, Mary. Yeah, yeah, more like 45 degrees. Knee, Sanshi. All right, good, Yame. All right, any questions on that one? No? Good? So, yeah, okay.
Here, are they touching or are they just
Separated.
separate?
And they're palm to palm, not
okay.
kankudai. Not kankudai, palm to palm. Fingers pointing to each other. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot like Seiyunchin. When we do, I'm sorry, a lot like Tensho.
Yeah.
Okay, where it's like this.
Right.
Instead, here it says, same thing. They're not actually touching. Middle finger to middle finger. Kind of come to a point in the center. Okay. All right, so let's go from the beginning. We'll do those three and then we'll add to it. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, you guys come on this side of me. All of you guys come on this side. Actually, that's not going to work because you're going to be opposite arm. Okay, never mind. Go that way. Okay, here we go. All right, so here our feet are 60. Now we're going to take it out 90. Okay, so left on top of right, palm actually covering your wrist or your knuckles. Okay. All right, so stepping out, right leg, pitch, 45 degrees. Knee, push down. Some catch, palm up. Go, go, go. And then as you turn it, pull it back, palm gets pointing down. Nico, or shuto. Pitch, repeat. Pull it in, push it down. Catch, pull, strike. Itch, knee, san, shi. Okay, so the next one is bring your right foot back, strike the back of your fist. Bring this into your chest, push out. Okay, now we're going to step back with the right and smash into your hand with your elbow. 1, 2. Okay, this is not way up here. This is here. Why is it here? Yeah, why is it here? Somebody?
Because you just hit them and they're kind of falling. Or...
Well, you had his head here, right? You pulled his head down after you punched him here. His head's already here, right? After here, so I'm going to just keep his head here. So I don't want to let go. I don't want to raise his head up. These are just right there. Okay. Now I'm going to step off to the right, like in hand or buff side eye. Okay. So hand up here. This one is kind of high. Okay. Think of this as I'm twisting his head. Now step in, down block, shikodachi 1. Step back, down block, shikodachi 2. Okay, now we're going to go off to the left with the right hand. Other hand. Let's see. You got the wrong leg forward. Should be your right leg. There you go. Yeah, right leg forward. No wonder it looked funny. Okay, so right leg forward, left, right hand up. Stepping in, Geidan Barai Shikodachi 1. Stepping back, Shikodachi 2. Okay, so if you were going to check your stance, you should almost be square, even though I'm going 45 degrees here with these feet. Okay. All right, good. Let's go back to the last 1, 2. Right leg forward. Okay, bring it back, smash, or back of the hand, shove it in. So this comes all the way to the chest. Boom. Now his head is still here, so I'm going to bring this back. Smash elbow. Peter, you got the wrong, you didn't step back. There you go. You shifted back, but did not step back. Okay, so Peter has this done right, so is Masa. Not fist, not knuckles facing you. Should be thumb side facing you. So you can get a little deeper into it if you needed to. Okay, this here will restrict how much you can push it in. Okay, now going off to the right, right hand up. Okay, down block 1. Shikodachi, down block 2. Step out to the right or left with the right hand up. Down block 1. Down block 2. All right, so then next, let's go to there by the count, okay? And I'm going to watch the guys online here while you guys do it. Now try and keep an eye on both, okay?
From the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning. Let's remove that. And we'll do gallery. Okay, here we go. Itch. Knee. Hold on. We're just doing the down blocks. San. Catch. Okay, so Peter, or Pete, catch it first. Come underneath and catch. There you go. Then Nukite. There you go. And then pull back. Itch. Knee. Push down. San, catch. Shi, pull back, and Nukite. Pull this one all the way back to here, Pete. All the way, no, the other one. Yeah, they're all the way to your side. All the way, even more, even more, even more. Yes, there you go. Itch, one more. Knee. San, catch. Shi. Good. Itch, back fist as you shift back. So up here, right? Up here like this, yeah. Itch, step back. Oh, I'm sorry, push in. Step back, smash. Itch knee. So when you pull back after the punch, okay, when you pull back after the punch, so you're here, right? 1, pull this all the way back to the full hikite spot. Okay. All right, going to the right, itch. Catch. There you go. Itch. Down block and down block. Itch. To the left. Itch. Knee. Good. All right. Right from there. Okay. You guys have your right leg forward, so I'm going to have my, let's see. I'm going to have my right leg. Okay. All right, from here, I'm going to take and bring my elbows tight, okay? Bring my elbows tight. Cover my face, cover my face. 1. Now, turn the wrong way. Turn the wrong way. So from here, you're going to step toward me. So you're down block. So Mary, you're going to bring your left leg back toward me, okay?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be. All right, let's go back to this punch. Okay. Out straight, back fist. Okay. Punch in. Step back, smash. Go out this way. Right leg. Down block. Left, right. Left, right. Now we're going to step backwards. 1 facing me. No. So I was here, right? I was here. I'm gonna take this right leg, your right leg, and step behind you. 1. Yes, I'm mirror image. Yes. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Everybody's here. So regular way. Let's see. You guys are here, right? So I'm going to go like this. Here's the regular way. Okay. So if you're here, I got to step through and around, cover everything. There you go. And then one more. Okay. All right. So from here, it's smash back fist. Okay. So let's go back to the down block this way. So let's see. I'm mirror image, so I got to go this way. Itch. Now we're going down the line again. Knee. Smash. 1, 2. Then from here, I'm going to step across. Going to turn 45 degrees. Peter, that way. Oh, wait, hold on. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Everybody's going that way. Everybody's going that way. I'll come with you. Okay, so from here, going to the back left corner of the room. Okay. Right leg forward. Uppercut, ki, hey. Back fist, down block. Okay. Now step back, down block. From here, I'm going to come up to the front, and I'm going to shift back, pull my front leg back, stick my buttocks out, and lift this elbow up. And I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm going to step across. Hold on. So no, it's right hand, left. No, it is left hand, or left leg forward, left hand up. Okay, from here, uppercut, back fist, down block. Step back, down block. Again, reach to the front. 1, 2. Reach to the front, over the top. Hold on. Wrong hand. Sorry. So we're here. We're here, right? All right. Let's go back to. I'm caught between doing it mirror and not mirror. Okay, so let's go back to the punch. Okay, right leg forward. Okay, bring it back, smash. 1, 2. Step to the corner. Down block, down block. Catch. Down block, down block. Okay, stepping to your all the way through, facing me still. 1, 2, 3. Smash and back fist. Step across, up. Oh yeah, you're right. That way. Yep, that way. Okay, uppercut, back fist, down block. Down block. Reach, elbow up. No, still that way. Or no, you're right. This way, yeah. Reach. Should be facing me now. Yeah. 2. Yeah. Step across. Right leg in front. Left, right hand up, left hand down, should be facing back corner. Yeah. Uppercut 1, back fist 2, down block, reach toward me, elbow up, elbow up. Dump it. Here, 1, 2, and 3. Finish. Okay. I know it gets a little challenging when I'm trying to do mirror image and you guys aren't in the video. Okay, so let's do it regular. Any questions online? Andy or Peter or Pete? Pete, you go first.
I was gonna say you do it regular way just to get the direction when we go on the down blocks to make sure
Okay.
I get it right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Pete.
After, at the end where you do the 2 down blocks, you turn and block. My feet are going the wrong way. So I'd like to get that last little sequence down.
Okay, so we'll do it all the same way. I'll face forward and you can kind of follow behind me. Okay. All right, here we go. How about anything out here? Anybody?
No, it's just the last part of
Okay. All right, good. Well, yo, itch, itch, some, itch, sheave, hand to the back of the hand, push it in, step back, elbow to the right, like side eye. Just stand up a little bit more, Peter. There you go. Step in, down block 1. Step back, down block 2. Go to the left now. Step in, step back. Cover your face, cover your groin. Switch hands, Tony. There you go. Knee. Smash, thumb, sheet. Step across. Left leg forward. Left hand high, right hand low. Going to the back corner. Catch. 1, 2, 3. Step back, down block. Elbow. 1, 2. Step across. Catch. As you step in. Right? Back fist, down block. Good. Step back, down block. Elbow. 1. Elbow 2. Reach from your back side. Back fist with your front hand. Down. Make a house. Come back in. Finish. Okay, so that last bit was from here. I'm going to step in. Back fist. Yeah, with my front hand. Feet. Front hand, not backside hand. There you go. Good. So reaching across with your backside hand. Yeah. Then drop, make a house, bring it in, come back down. Questions? Good? Did it work? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's try it again. All right, so one of the things that Tony brought up, which I wasn't really getting into yet, was the dynamic tension in some of these techniques. Okay, so the ones that you see are really slow should have a good breath. So really quick to breathe in and slow to breathe out. Okay, so really try and put a little extra into the breath now. Okay. All right, here we go. Seiyunchin. Itch. Jump. She, back fist and punch. Go, elbow. Itch. Knee. Knee. Itch. Itch. Knee. Go, slow and breath. Itch. Smash. Hutch. Itch. Knee. Ki. Itch. Itch. Knee. Wait, hold on. I'm going backwards into my other one. All right, so where were we? We were here, right? Okay, sorry. Reach to the front. 1, 2. I was doing my mirror image. Step across. Hitch. So leaving your right hand in the front. Hitch. Ki. Mary, there you go. Hitch. Reach to the front. Hitch. Knee. On over the top. Shift in, back fist. Hitch. Hitch. Knee. All right, guys online, you good?
Great, Sensei. Thank you. Very helpful.
All right, Pete. Pete's got 2 thumbs up too, and Andy likes it. All right, excellent. All right, let's do one more time. See if we can kind of go, maybe without the count, just kind of follow along with each other. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Seiyunchin. Itch. Knee. Sorry. Left leg forward, Peter. Uh-oh. I reversed it somewhere in the middle. Ah! Dang it, champ. I did one too many of those? Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was it. Actually, I was worried about which foot you had forward. Okay, so let's go here, right foot. Hitch. And left foot. 1, 2, then 1, then 2, here it is, smash. Step across. Hitch. No, that's not it. Hold on. Dang. I'm getting messed up here. So it's here, 1, 2, 3, 1. Huh? I thought I already did that. So right, does it start? It starts with right, right? Or no, it starts, yeah. Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 3. here. Oh, this one's left. All right, no wonder. Okay. So it starts off left to the back. Uppercut, 1, 2, 3. Then down block. Then reach, 1, 2. Step across. And right. Thank you, folks. Then uppercut, 1, 2. Down block. One, 2. Then reach across, back fist. Down, make a house. And finish. All right. Sorry about that. We got just 5 more minutes. You all right? Thanks for holding. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go one more time. See if you can do it without making the mistakes I made. I'm kind of going back and forth between left side, right side. So, all right, I'm going to see if I can not make a mistake here today. All right, here we go. Oops. Seiyunchin. Etch. Knee. Etch. Knee. Etch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hutch. Hitch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Rook. Itch. So left hand is up. Itch. Straight. Make sure it's uppercut. Ki, right? Down block. Itch. Knee. Thumb. She. So right leg forward, right hand up. Itch. Ki. Hey. Knee. Thumb. She. Over the top. Go. Hit. Itch. Knee. So the feet position on that last change, okay, I'm in Nekodachi. It's just like Goju Sho Dai, where the heel comes back up again. Okay, so same sort of thing as I come across here. No, it's not a Kosodachi. It's just back into Nekodachi with the heel up. Okay, so I'm reaching out. Yeah. Okay. And this one is here, not here. Yeah. So we're here, right? 1, 8. Then both hands come down and around, make a house, and finish. All right, one last time on your own. I'm gonna watch. No. We did one with perfect, no mistakes. Okay. Osmosis, it comes across. Here, let me give you my chi. Okay, we're ready. All right, here we go. Etch. Knee. Etch. Knee. Etch. Knee. Some sheep. Pushing in. Go right. Itch. Step in, Peter. Down block. Step back. There you go. Itch. Step in. Down block. Step back. Down block. Good. Itch. Cover your face. 1. Knee. Cover your face and have your hand up 2. Smash back fist. Itch knee. And back fist. So from here, 1, 2. 1 this way, then 1, There you go. Good. Itch. Okay, so let's go back to the smash and the back fist. Step across slowly, drop, and then explode up. There you go. So think of that as you're twisting his neck, right? Itch. No, yes, yeah, there you go. Uppercut, back fist, down block. Peter, you go facing the wrong way. Should be facing that way. Should be facing that way with your uppercut. Uppercut, that way. Down, back fist, down block. Good, now step back. Good. Itch. No, don't step. Don't step. Just elbow with the other hand. There you go. Now step 2. Not around. It's up. Up. This way. Itch. Step across. And repeat. Itch. Step in. Step, Peter. Uppercut. Back fist. Down block. Step back. Down block. Now just reach toward me. Now with the backside hand, bring this one up and underneath. Backwards. There you go. Yeah, shift backwards. 1 and 2. 3, reach to the front. Itch. 8. Knee. Thumb.
Oh, I just realized what we were doing with these.
Yeah. So these could be something as easy as, can I issue Masa? Okay, somebody from behind me. Okay, he's got me in a big bear hug. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to stick this out into his groin area. I'm going to lift this up. And I'm going to strike here. Okay, so I've got some options there. It could be done from the front side too, but I get the sense that if I were to do that, it'd be big swing. 1, maybe take the elbow out as I go in, or maybe as he swings, go hit him with the elbow there. That one didn't feel good, did it? So elbow there could be a little bit more in, not so much around necessarily, okay? Because you want to hit with a point, okay? We're not trying to hit with this side of it, okay?
Coming right at you.
Yeah, yep. And that's that is one of the moves that they use in MMA too, is that, they'll block and they'll stick an elbow right in the guy's chin, okay? All right, I think that's all we got for today, Peter. You could, yeah, but I think it's probably a little bit, there's another point that's kind of in the middle of the sternum that actually would probably be a little bit better, okay? The solar plexus, I think you want to actually impact and go in some amount, right? This one here, I'm not sure you can go in an amount. I think you can kind of poke them with it, but I'm not sure you can really impact it that deep from the direction you're going, right? Because you're kind of stepping back. Now, granted, you're pulling them a little bit, which will bring them toward you, and a swing will bring them toward you too. So you might, I don't know. I wasn't there when they created it, so. And they didn't share the official bunkai for it. Okay, that's it. That's all we got for today. Hoping to do Saturday in the park too, so put that on your calendar. And we'll see you guys maybe Saturday.